Hi, I'm Antonio Centeno, the founder of Real Men Real Style. Today I'm going to be talking about how to deal with information overload when you're learning about style on the web. Okay, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can do that by clicking on the subscribe button right up there. In addition, if you like this, if you find it useful, I would appreciate it if you would like my video down below. And finally, I'm going to link you down below to a useful article, and I'm also going to link you to my free 47-page ebook. And in that ebook, we give away a lot of great information about style, and I'll stay in touch with you via email and get you a lot more. Okay, so this is the question that came in. Hey Antonio, I'm an 18-year-old guy living in Brooklyn, New York. All my life I've been wearing clothes that either don't match, don't fit well, they just don't look good. In high school this wasn't a problem because everybody dressed bad. However, now that I'm emerged into the real world, I've run into the problem of, I just don't look sharp. I've tried looking at men's style websites and blogs, but they don't seem to help me because there's information everywhere. There's just too much of it. Everybody has their opinions on how they should look. So basically, I need help organizing this information. Any help would be appreciated. Thank you, Dimitri. Okay, Dimitri, let me go ahead and say you're exactly right. I look out there on the web, and it used to be, I think when Ask Andy started his forum about 10 years ago, there really wasn't much out there. 10 years later, the year 2011, now going into 2012, there is almost too much out there, and there is a lot of crap out there on the web. And you're exactly right, a lot of them are opinions. One of the reasons I started Real Men Real Style is I wanted to give people kind of an authoritative bit of source of information coming from a custom clothier or a guy that has dressed literally thousands of men. I felt I could give a more authoritative, but at the same time, I think it comes down to you need to find people that you relate with. Now, you said you're in Brooklyn, New York. So I would think you're going to want to focus on bloggers who focus on big cities. Because if you focus on small town bloggers or people maybe that are in areas that aren't really as relative to New York, it's going to be hard. I mean, so look maybe at Chicago. That would be a great city to look for a blogger in. But maybe somebody down in Darwin, Australia. Probably not going to be the kind of style you're looking for. Or somebody over in Japan. I mean, the Japanese, amazing people, and their style is, actually their fashion is very forward. And it may not be what you want to, be wearing. Also be looking for somebody that matches you when it comes to your personal tastes. So perhaps you've got, from your name, it seems like maybe you've got a Russian or Ukrainian background. In that case, if you're Slavic, you want to maybe try to find a blogger who it resonates with you and with everything that you would see with the kind of just people that you hang out with. So, be looking for that. But here are the quick tips I put together for you. One of them is understand that you don't have to go out there looking for all the information. A great way to absorb a lot of information is have it come to you. So look at RSS and have that come right to your homepage, and you can choose which blogs you're receiving content from. That way you don't have to actually go to the blog unless you see a title that you really like. Another way is subscribe up to email lists. I've got a great email list. Every week I'm sending out helpful tips. Occasionally I'm selling, or promoting some of my companies I support. But in any case, I stay in touch with a lot of people via email. Another way is Twitter. I don't know if you're on Twitter, but there's a lot of people that you can follow their tweets, and that's a great way to get a good summary of what you want to see. Facebook, there's a mosquito. I'm outside if you can't tell. But another great way is Facebook. So you can follow somebody on Facebook and you can see what's going on via Facebook. So really find a way that you want to absorb the content and go with that. After that, you want to maybe look for smaller bloggers. Look for somebody that not only can you connect with, but will actually respond when you send an email. So if you go over to that guy, the sartorialist, you're going to find that he just doesn't respond to emails anymore because he literally gets probably 1,000 a day. Now, I'm not up at that level, but I can tell you that I get dozens of emails every single day, and it's hard for me to respond to people. I'm able to get back to you via video, but I'm finding that this is almost becoming overwhelming. So my advice would be to look for somebody that you respect, that's a bit smaller, doesn't look like he's getting a lot of traffic, or people aren't leaving a lot of comments, and go and talk to this guy, engage with him. and you'll find that you're going to get a lot more value out of working with a small guy than working with somebody huge. I mean, I also write over The Art of Manliness, and it's really hard for Brett and Kate to get a hold of. I mean, when you put out a single post and you get hundreds of comments, it's just hard to respond to that. And finally, look at some of the blogs that you really enjoy, and look over on the side and see who they are linking to. Who do they recommend? So that's a really quick way, instead of you going out there and searching with Google or some of the other search engines, for you to actually just see who the people you trust are recommending. All right, Dimitri, I hope that helped. And just to let you know, I am going to be putting out a course which is going to address this problem of analysis paralysis. It's going to be called The Style System. Look for it. It's going to be coming out here probably at the end of November. And I don't know, maybe that'll be something that'll be able to help. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.